Are we live? We'll find out sure enough. Soon enough. I think we're live. Hey, we got some people on. Good afternoon, everyone. It is afternoon here. We've got some light coming through on the piano, but piano sound good? What's that, Mom? 80 live streaming? 40, I think. This is the 40th, right? All right, so I don't know if anybody caught the upload that I put up this morning. Fabulous Josh Groban song. I'm going to start with that. Yeah, why not? Lovely, lovely song. And I make no apologies for having... 80 hours. Yes, 80 hours. You're right. Absolutely right, Mom. Yeah, 80 hours. I make no apologies for having the strings on here because this is a beautiful Yamaha Disclavia Grand. And you can put these strings on and it just brings... I tried it without and I tried it with, and I wasted $20 on 2 MIDI files this morning too to try and follow with this song, and it just didn't work out very well. I thought I'm better off just playing the piano. So let me close these curtains a minute, see if I can get rid of this glare on the keyboard here. Most of it. Most of it. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep the melody on the top note here with the strings and do most of the piano of the song. Wonderful song, wonderful song. It's funny, that popped up on my Facebook last night, and I put it on the TV, and I'm like, this is what a great song. And what a great voice he has as well, Josh Groban. Okay, so I have no idea what's going to go on, but as usual, we're here live, and you can throw up your comments, and you can throw up your questions, and you can ask for your requests in the comments here. We are on slow mode, so nobody's going to hog the conversation as we did last week. It's nice to see a lot of you here. And I've got Finland, we've got Argentina, we've got the UK, we've got Serbia. David Kent, I'm going to play your song here because we ran out of time, or I missed the comment of Moonlight Serenade. So I'm going to play Moonlight Serenade for you. So that was from the last live stream. Remember, you threw me some money, so that's how it works, folks. I always catch your requests when you put some dollars on there. You see the little dollar sign, so go ahead and put in your requests. And I'm going to do Moonlight Serenade. And Louis, I haven't done Karma Chameleon, I don't think, ever. But I'm going to give it a go. Karma Chameleon by Culture Club, right? Yeah. All right, let's do Moonlight Serenade for David. What a great song this. Lovely song from Glenn Miller. All right, let's see if we can do that one for you, Louis. Never done this before. It sounds right. Go to the mid-late, right? Every day it's like surviving. and so on and so on and so on and so on. You know, one of my favorite Culture Club songs for piano is this one. Do 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 do. Yes, of course, victims. Victims it is. Victims it is. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. All right, so I got a couple of requests and I got some money with it as well, so I'm going to play this song. It's great. I never know what's going to happen. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I've been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. My arms are up and wonder, my arms are open wide, 'cause you know just what to say, and you know just what to do, and I want to tell you so much. I love you. I long to see the sunlight in your hair, tell you time and time again how much I care. Sometimes I feel my heart will overflow. Hello, I've just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? 'Cause I haven't got a I haven't got a clue, I love you. Jazz guitar now. It is live. Hello, I just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Is there somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? 'Cause I haven't got a clue. 'Cause I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying, I love you. All right, that was for David. That was for David. For the tip, thank you so much. This is for Dan. Who was it who just said on here that you're here because the paranoid DJ? I did see it come up. If you haven't checked it out, Paranoid DJ, we'll meet again. He uses my piano playing of We'll Meet Again, and it's really cool what he's done with it. So check him out, We'll Meet Again, Paranoid DJ, and tell him I sent you there. What the heck was that chord? Let's try not to do that again. I did it again. Oh, dear me. So people are thinking I'm getting measured up here because there's a tape measure going on somewhere in the room. It's okay. They saw you here. Vanessa's doing, she's putting shelves up. Can you see the brackets? See the brackets on the wall? She's been doing that all day. And I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to be live on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Oh, you're welcome, Dan. I feel like I just need to give you some money back for those wrong chords there. Bit of Rocket Man. Okay, Ant, thank you so much for the tip. I do love playing this piano, can you tell? That's true, Dan. It amazes me, though. If you guys weren't here, I'd be able to play it without any mistakes, I bet you. Bring some strings in a little bit. I could play this riff all night. I think it's gonna be a long, long song. It does sound great when you put those strings down, doesn't it? Really. Richard Johnson, thank you so much. Everyday Life by Coldplay, this is. Great song this, I love it. This is Everglow. Love the chords in this song. Here we go. Yeah, I love some of those songs. Love me some Coldplay. I love me some Stella too. think of that chord. I think that's it. All right, it's been a while since I've played some of these songs, so I mean, I see them come up on the comments here, and I know that I play them, and I think I play them. All right, I saw this Ski Sunday again. It's on piano. It might be difficult. It's been a while. Here we go. So yeah, Ski Sunday used to be on every Sunday, believe it or not. It was a skiing show. I used to love it, but the music was really, really good. Pop Spark, I think it's called. But yeah, what was another one that was just asked for? Oh, that's right. It was from my mom. It was from. I'm going to do this with the keyboard. Under the Boardwalk. And while I'm getting the keyboard ready, let's do that one from last week. If I can remember it. Vanessa was singing there, but she wasn't close enough to the mic. But some of them heard you, Vanessa. Some of them heard you. What a great song that is. She was right, you know. She was right. She told me to learn that one. She's screwing in a bracket now. It's okay. Just deal with it. We're okay. We can deal with it. All right. That's it. And that was Vanessa's song. She was going crazy. Oh, Without You. Okay, I'll do that one. She was going crazy about me learning stuff for other people and not for her. So that was her. That was the one she picked. All right, Mom. This one's for you. Under the Boardwalk. Well, here we go. With the keyboard. They see now. Yeah, it's quite a nice backing track on the keyboard. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so let's do this one. playing with those strings a little bit. I had a lot of reverb on the piano then as well, because it's kind of there's a lot of the Mariah stuff as well that had a lot of reverb on piano, just for effects. Remember this one? Yeah, it just shows you that having a little reverb on there, really just bring out those kinds of songs. You take it down completely, and now back to the piano. Add it back in again. Hope it's coming out that way with what you're listening to here. Whitney. Okay, some Whitney. Let's do some Whitney. I can see all of your comments here. And I appreciate all the applause and the love hearts and all that stuff. David Kent coming up. Neil Diamond, hello again. Amber nectar. What the heck was that? What the heck? What? Amazing. Awesome. So I'm just reading that comment. I'm seeing all the comments, by the way. I am looking at all these things coming through, and I just saw that one. So Cam, you just finished your weekly piano class working on My Hello sheet music. That's awesome. So you're having lessons right now, and you did that? I just did Hello, and I sang it too, so you'll be able to get it on the replay tomorrow. But I actually did it in a different key, I think, than what I did in the sheet music, just for my voice. But that's brilliant that you were learning that. I love it. Love it. All right, let's do this particular song, because for those of you in the UK, it is 9 o'clock. And it is a Saturday. It's a Saturday. So I'm seeing comments that I should do this on a Saturday and not a Sunday. What do you think? Problem is, once COVID's over, everybody's going to be going out to concerts and parties and all sorts on the Saturday night. It's okay for us here. It's gone 9 o'clock. Saturday, and the YouTube crowd shuffled in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Son, can you play me a memory? But I'm not really sure how it goes. But it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I used to wear women's clothes all together. La, lily la, lily la. This is your turn always. Lily la, lily la, lily la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. Gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke and to light up a smoke, but there's some place he'd rather be. He says, Neil, I believe this is killing me. There's a smile run away from his face, and I think that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Your turn. Lily-da, lily-da. Lily-la, lily-la, lily-la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Paul is a real estate novelist. Never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, probably will be for life. And the waitress, they're practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned, and they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday. The manager just gives me a smile, 'cause he knows it's me you've been coming to see, to forget about COVID for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival. The microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar, they put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Lily-la, 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 lily-la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. All right, so those of you that want to work in piano bars, that's one of the songs that you absolutely must play. And I've never played one of these before in my life. And actually, Vanessa bought me this. She bought it me in the wrong key originally, so she was able to take it back and got this. And I just learned it just for that one song. Taking it all over the world, this, in piano bars on, I don't know, 15 different ships perhaps. But it absolutely is one that you have to do without fail. Yeah, I haven't really worked them out, Louis, but 15 different ships, I'm sure. I did 8 years. There's a request that just came. Ant, I don't know any Meatloaf, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I should, but I don't. Because he did some great piano tracks. I can't even think about how one goes. I'll do a little bit of something that I can fake, right? Okay, for Meatloaf. right, so I'm going to work on that, all right? Never heard of Meatloaf? Are you kidding me, Louis? You've never heard of Meatloaf? You have to listen to some Meatloaf. and I know, well, you know, sometimes I pick these things up over the years, and I really don't do the whole song of "Bat Out of Hell," but it is great piano for sure. Louis, you have to go. You have to check out Meatloaf. He's got some great piano parts on that. So I think it was Richard asked me what my favorite ship was. I don't really know, to be honest. I always have to say the Coronia because that's where I met Vanessa. June of 2002. You know, but every ship that I've done has been a really great experience. Let's go through them. Let's see which ones I can remember. Okay, Louis, all right, count them. Here we go. Are you ready? These are contracts. I'll just say it's 1997. Saga Rose, 1999. Coronia, 2002. I'm actually skipping ahead. Zaandam, Holland, America. Rotterdam, Holland, America. Amsterdam, Holland, America. Back on Zaandam, back on Rotterdam, back on Amsterdam. Coronia I just did. So after Coronia, it was Queen Mary 2. That's 10. Then I did Golden Princess, which is 11. Then I did Sea Princess, which is 12. Went back on Queen Mary 2. Then I did QE2, World Cruise in 2005, and then back on Queen Mary 2, and that was it. I was done. That was it. Yep. So every one of them has a different feel and a different thing. The Saga Rose was fantastic. I'll tell you a little story about Saga Rose as well, because I think I've told you about these stories of QE2 and a friend of mine who was working on QE2. He was calling me from all over the world, and I tried to get onto that ship, and it didn't happen for all the wrong reasons, but it ended up that I got on it with people that I know, which was even better. So I did get a contract on QE2 for a Christmas period in 1999. Was it 1998? Christmas of 1998. Through an agency called Gary Brown Agency. Now, anybody who used to get the Stage newspaper back in then, we used to go into W.H. Smith's, right, and get the Stage, and there was Gary Brown Associates was the big entertainment agent for Cunard and for P&O. So I got this gig that was supposed to be, if you do well on QE2, you'll be able to stay on for the World Cruise. Well, I found from people in the industry and through the grapevine that was complete BS, and I was never going to stay on for the World Cruise, and it was just a relief gig for Christmas. So I got another offer to go on the Saga Rose. Now, the Saga Rose was 2 28-day Caribbean cruises from Southampton and back to Southampton. And then if I did okay on there, I'd do the full round-the-world cruise. There was a guy on there called Lindsay Graham. Lindsay Graham was the boss, the entertainment boss, on the Saga Rose. So I'm thinking, anyway, I'll take the Saga Rose because there's more chance of me getting a job rather than just do the little stuff on the QE2. So anyway, unbeknownst to me, I take the contract on the Saga Rose. I ditch the QE2. So Gary Brown Associates got a letter from me saying I'm not going to do QE2. I got onto Saga Rose. I was kind of a newbie in the business. Shouldn't have done it, but I did. So this Lindsay Graham calls me in his office 3 days across the Atlantic. We're off to Barbados. So Southampton to Barbados, right? So I'm on the way to his office, and he sits me down. He's like, "You're supposed to be on QE2." I'm like, "I'm not. I turned it down." "How did you turn it down?" So we went into this. I'm like, how the heck does he know? How does he know? Well, his brother-in-law worked at the office at Gary Brown Associates. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. He wanted me off in Barbados. So it was. We were on the way to the Azores in mid-Atlantic, right? So we had these people, right, came on. I think it was the Azores Police Band or something. they were terrible. They were absolutely terrible, and it was all decked out on the back deck. And he calls me, and Neil, can you do the keyboard? Can you do dancing? Under the stars, at the back of the ship. Yes, I can. So I did, and I did 3 hours worth of dance music, which is like all the waltzes and the rumbas and the quick steps and all. It was fabulous. Everybody had a great time. He kept me on. So not only did he keep me on for the 2 Caribbean cruises, but I also kept me on for the Round the World cruise, and that was really cool to do a Round the World cruise. It was Saga Holidays, Saga Rose, very, very old people, but it was just a great time, great fun. Every ship's been different. Every ship's been different, and I did river cruises before I did cruise ships, and they were going on in Germany and Holland. I did 2 seasons there, so I think you caught wrong. I think you counted wrong, Louis. I think there was 15 because I did it on my fingers. Maybe with but I went back on different ships, different contracts. Yeah, Around the World Cruise was about 114 days, I think it was. It was just wonderful. 114 days around the world. You're bad at math, Louis. Yeah, imagine that. It's almost 4 months. I think it started on January the 4th. I'm just guessing now. January the 4th, I think it was, and we got back around April 12th. So think about that, you're constantly cruising. But it's just a great way to travel and go around go around the world following the sun, chasing the sun. What was different back then, though, is that the ships were a lot smaller, and they would be able to get into a lot of ports, whereas now the ships are so big. They have to tender some of these ports. And the great thing about the Saga Rose, it was an older ship, and it was one sitting for everything. So everybody did the same thing at the same time. That's unheard of nowadays in cruising. You just don't have it. So you have, usually, I'm doing a little cocktail hour at 7 o'clock. Everybody's coming in to cocktail hour. You're having little drinks at the bar, all in their glad rags. It was a very formal ship, a lot of tuxedos and ball gowns. Excuse me. And then everybody would go down to dinner all at the same time, all 650 passengers, and then they would all come out and they would all go to the show in the ballroom, and all of these places, the ballroom was directly above the dining room. So 650 people for dinner, 650 people in the ballroom, and then they just used to split up over the ship. So I was in the Piccadilly Club, which was the next deck up. It was wonderful to be able to do just one sitting for everyone, and it was just great. Best port of call, I think on the World Cruise, cruising into Sydney, past the Opera House, going past my porthole was really cool. I had a great time in Rio de Janeiro. It's a fantastic place in Brazil. I love Buenos Aires. I just love that kind of South American pulse. You go out into Buenos Aires at 11:30 and 12 o'clock after you've finished your gig. And that's just when everything's getting going in Buenos Aires. It's fantastic. There's just something about, just doesn't matter when you go out, whether it's daytime or whether it's nighttime. If you go out in the daytime, the parks are full of people. There's couples tangoing in the park, and we used to seeing buskers in Covent Garden, right? But they're doing the tango dance. It's fantastic. And then you go out and it's just that salsa, the beat. There's something about the South American culture and the way that they party. So, yeah, I don't know. There's just been a lot of places. I remember sailing to New York for the first time too. That was really cool. I sailed in from Philadelphia, and that's when the Twin Towers were there, going past New York and the Statue of Liberty and so many different places. But I think Mumbai, India was cool too. I don't know what it is about Mumbai. It's just a metropolis of people, and a lot of poor people too, but it's just got a hustle and a bustle about it. The cows in the street and the dogs and the goats, and just thousands and thousands and thousands of people. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's brilliant. It's just, you have to be there. I don't know how many millions of people live in the city, but it's just unbelievable. So yeah, why did I stop? Because it's a single man's game, and I was single for a long time, for most of the time that I did. But I met Vanessa, my wife. I met her on the Coronia, And it got to a place where I knew that I had to come off, and we talked about what we're going to do. And yeah, I moved to Florida in 2005. And we've been together since 2002, but she let me keep cruising for another 3 years, bless her. Yeah, it's just a long-distance relationship, but it's worked out great. She's awesome. So yeah, hopefully cruises will be back again soon. Let's hope so. I've got a lot of friends that rely on them. I'm kind of glad that I didn't stick it out and stay on them. Because it would have been tough. 15 million. You've just been on Wikipedia. Yeah, it's a massive people. It really is. Let's do this one. Love this. Great. That was Candy. What was it? Candy Stan, was it? Young Hearts Run Free. So let me tell you what's going on with music notes. I told my Patreon people for the first time yesterday, so I want to share it with you guys as well. So next month, I can't believe that we're almost at the end of February. So we're moving into March. When it gets to March, it'll be 2 years. It'll have been 2 years since I uploaded, or since I did my first sheet music transcription. And this all came about because I started this channel back in 2013, and everybody was starting to follow me, and I started getting these requests for sheet music. So me being stupid, the next upload that I did, I dropped in a link for the sheet music. And straight away, whoever that person was, thank you, whoever that person was, because you said, thanks for the sheet music, but this is not your arrangement. And suddenly the penny dropped. I realized that you guys wanted my arrangements into sheet music so that you could play it, because some of you can't figure out what I'm playing on the keys, and that's okay. Some people can't do it. I can't read sheet music, so it'll be 2 years since I've uploaded my first song, and the first song was Careless Whisper. No, it wasn't. It was I Have Nothing. All right, I Have Nothing, and then Careless Whisper came later. So to celebrate the 2 years, what I've done is, listen, I've got 179 sheets now. By the time we get to next weekend, we'll have a few more, because I know that a couple have just been approved, and my sheet music transcriptions are getting through the block of 20 that I've ordered from them. So next weekend, Friday the 5th through Monday the 8th, 4 days, right? 4 days. There's going to be a sale on every single transcription of Neil Archer on musicnotes.com. Every single one. So instead of paying $9.99, you're going to pay $6.99. I'm letting you guys know. So don't buy anything for the next week. Go on there that weekend, buy everything that you want, and it's going to be $6.99 a sheet instead of $9.99. The other thing I want to mention to you, those of you that are on Patreon, you know who you are. You're supporting me for $5 a month, and $4, $3, $15, $30, $50, whoever you are, thank you so much. If you want to join me on Patreon, don't do it today. I'll remind you next week. Go and join me for $5, because you'll get a 25% discount code on top of $6.99 a sheet. All right? So figure it out, right? You can get all of your favorite sheets that you've been wanting for a while, because I know that, listen, copyright is not cheap. You have to pay the copyright, the songwriters and the performers for these songs, and so that's why they're so expensive. We have to pay these people. It's their material, it's their stuff, and they allow me to, through Music Notes, to give it to the public, or so that have access to the public, so that you guys can buy it. So the 5th to the 8th, all weekend long. I know it is impressive, and I've really pumped them out lately. But yeah, I'm excited to be able to offer that to you. So for $6.99 for 4 days only, next weekend, the 5th through the 8th. And if you join me on Patreon, get that certificate, that gift code, that discount code, you're going to get another 25% off. I also have realized that when I'm uploading and releasing audio albums, it takes longer to do an audio album than it does to do a single song. So there are 3 in the works right now, and there are another 11 that I'm working on. All right, so 3 are completely finished, and they're going through final checks, and they will be released very shortly. And it's interesting, because when I started this channel again in 2013, I started from nowhere, nothing. I just took my phone, I put it up on the top of the piano, and I played a song, and I uploaded it to YouTube. There was no strategy. There was nothing, right? People started to follow me. So, and I thank everybody who's subscribed to me and who's on this live stream, because otherwise I'd be talking to myself, right? So there was no strategy whatsoever. And I'm working on that tutorials channel now, and I get how difficult it is, to get to 1,000 subscribers and to get to 4,000 watch hours. It's a lot, and then you're able to monetize the channel. So those of you that are doing it, just keep going and doing what you're doing. It's funny, I've been watching Spotify. There are 3 songs on Spotify, that's all, right? And I just remember the first piece of music that I put on Music Notes, it did nothing. And then it was a couple of days, and it was like, okay, somebody bought one. And then it was, somebody else bought. It was like every 3 days, somebody bought a sheet. And now it's like 30, 40 sheets a day that are being bought by people. And I'm sure some of it is you guys, but it's working with each other. The YouTube channel, and also with the sheet music, people are coming from YouTube to music notes and from music notes to YouTube. And the same thing is going to happen with Spotify and Pandora and Amazon and iTunes, YouTube Music. I actually just made this channel my official artist channel. I don't know what that means. We're going to find out. But I think you're going to start seeing on the homepage of my YouTube channel, you're going to start seeing the audio albums that are coming out. But I was on Spotify a couple of days ago, and there was 32 followers. And there's 71 followers now. So again, this is going to be a journey, right? It's going to be a journey that we're going to watch it, right? Because I went from nobody, zero, a big goose egg, right, to what, 28,450 something subscribers here on this channel. And it's just going to continue, right? And the same thing is going to happen with the audio and the music, and it's going to be fun. Every single live stream that I have as well, I do mention Careless Whisper because it's my best video that I've put on this channel. It's currently at 951,000 views. It just creeps up like about 4,000 views a week. We're soon going to get to 1 million, and I'll be making a big song and dance about that because 1 million views for one song, it's going to be great, yeah. So all the hints and tips, yeah, it's good. I hope you enjoy it. That's fantastic, Richard. I loved getting comments like that, and it's amazing how many people have written to me and said that. So I brought you back to playing. How long had it been, Richard? Because I know, listen, when I was doing my corporate job and I wasn't doing real estate, I think I went 3 years without playing a piano. And even before that, I hardly touched the piano. I know when we had I'm trying to think the years. There was a time when I didn't play at all. And it's this channel and you guys have got me back into it. Me putting this stuff on and you appreciating everything that I do. I don't think I would be into it as much if you weren't giving me the support that you're giving me. It's funny, isn't it? You know, it's not like I need gratification. It's just that I know that I'm changing lives. And Richard, for you to put that, it just amazes me. So that's what you're doing. You're looking at chord sequences. That's really amazing. I love it. And I know Louis this morning when I put that, one of the first comments, he's like, I'm going to go learn it now. It's magnificent. It really is. Next time, Rodney, we'll be millionaires. Yeah. Well, that's good, Louis. I know because you've been talking to me on here on this channel on these live streams, and yeah, look at you. You're at it, man, and you're doing it. You're uploading this stuff, and mine started with nothing, and all of a sudden you're going to get there where it's like, wow, so we really have a following now. Yeah, love it. Any more questions? I'm going to play some more piano. You started at 10, wow. Yeah, I started at 7. Oh, Moat Master, don't worry about copyright. Just keep doing it. I get copyright claims all the time. It's just those emails from Google, YouTube. It says information about your video. It happens all the time. Listen, the cover, unless you're doing your own stuff or public domain stuff. Remember, public domain. Anything that's 1926 or older, you're not going to get a copyright claim on that because nobody owns it. You own it. That's why you'll see some sheets on my website. The ones on my website, public domain, right? The copyright belongs to me because it's my arrangement of that song that is no longer protected in copyright. It's a really, really weird thing, I don't need licensing to do audio files either if it's public domain, but there's just not many of them because it's 1926. It's 95 years. It's crazy. I tell you what, one song just came into the public domain this year. Look at John JT. Someone to watch over me, I guarantee. Anybody put this up on YouTube, you'll not get a copyright claim. And I'll tell you, on these lives, I don't know what I'm going to play. You don't know what I'm going to play. You just give me these requests, and I play these songs. And once this video, because it's a 2-hour video normally, and it takes all night. This tonight, it'll take all tonight until it actually gets loaded up onto YouTube. And I've got a ton of emails, probably 11, 12, 13, 14, from all of the songs that I'm playing here. Well, not all of them, but they'll pick up on the software that they have and the technology that they have in YouTube. They'll pick up on the songs that I'm playing, and they'll send me. So I get 12 or 13 copyright claims, not strikes, but claims on these on these lives. And I'm thinking, whatever. Good luck in sharing the tiny little bit of ad revenue that you're going to get on between 13 of you, So Ron, you're asking me a question. Listen, I'm no expert, but when you upload a song to YouTube, a cover song, technically you need a sync license. It's called SYNCH, sync license. If you went to a record label and tried to get a sync license, you would never get one. They would never, because you're tiny. You're a little speck of sand on a huge beach. They don't want to know you, right? So the answer is no. But if you're Elton John, he'd get a sync license. So what happens is you just upload it. When you get one of those emails, it's just the technology that they have. It's Content ID is what is the term for it, Content ID. And what happens is YouTube has all of these original scores in their database, and I don't know how it does it, but when I play a song and it matches what is in their database, it sends it out to the copyright people who have a claim on it, and they send an email and say some information about your video. And then what they say is it's owned by, and it gives you the label, and it says you are still making money on this video, but instead of making all of the ad revenue that I'm splitting with YouTube, that record label is taking a split. So it's like a 50-50 share. I've seen that on some of them, it's more than a 50-50 share, because I'll look at 1,000 views and I'll look at the revenue on there and I'm thinking, nah, there's no way. That's normal, right? But you just let it go, right? So these record labels, they don't mind you being on YouTube, and as long as you're, crediting the artist, crediting the writers, which I try to do on the descriptions most of the time. And you're just using the standard YouTube license. So I wouldn't be put off by it. Just keep uploading. Strikes are a different thing. If you get a copyright strike, you're only allowed 3. If you get a third, you have no YouTube channel. It's as strict as that. If you get 2, you're on thin ice. You've got to behave yourself. And the reasons you'll get a copyright strike is that you'll be at a Formula 1 race. Let's just take that for an example, right? Formula 1 motor racing all over the world. Formula 1 is got the biggest, strictest attorneys, and I don't know how they do it, but if you put any snippet of a race in from a grandstand, or even something off the TV, from Sky Sports F1, for instance, right? ESPN, you put it on YouTube, not only will they put a claim, they'll put a strike, and they'll force you to take that thing down. And if you don't take it down, they'll take it down for you. That's how you get strikes, and it's not good. You only got 2 strikes. That's like your second strike is your final warning, basically. Your third strike, your channel is gone, and every video is deleted. So strikes are no good. Moat Master. Do you still have him? You should put him back up. It's a shame that you lost all the audience, though. Yeah, it has changed completely over the years. I can't remember ever having to get to the 4,000 hours of watch time threshold, because that is brutal. It really is brutal. I don't know if I've done this one for you. I'm going to do this because it's awesome with this track. Listen to this. John JT, thank you very much for the little dancing Bluey, whatever he is. Louis, to answer your question, I think when I started my channel, I don't think they had that threshold of having to be 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. This is a new kind of thing that they brought in. But here's the difference, right? When I started my YouTube channel, it used to take me about 11 months to make the $100 threshold in ad revenue in order for AdSense to pay me. So that's it, right? It took forever. And then it got a little bit less. It took about 8 months to get to $100, and then they would pay me. And then it took us 6 months to get to $100. By the time you get to 4,000 watch hours and you get to 1,000 subscribers, you're already at that level that YouTube wants you to be, all right? So just keep uploading, keep getting people to watch you, and just keep it going, because, you know, they're kind of weeding out channels without relevant content. They want content to engage people, and I guess that's the rule now, is that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But just keep doing it. Just keep doing it, right? I know, it does, Louis, but, you know, you'll get there. It takes a while, believe me. But I wouldn't be concentrating on the money side of it, you know? Just do it because you love doing it and you want to share it with the world, you know? People will be attracted to you. Let me do this one too. Hey, how many people are here for the first time? Do you like this Saturday thing? It's a little different. Where's my glasses are here. Let me see. Yeah, and so do I, Lou. That's what I love getting in front of you guys, and I love the every time I put up a new video, straight away it's the comments, you know, and the likes, and I love it. All right, I got 34 people on here right now. I got 52 likes and $48 in the tip jar. 570, you're halfway there. What's your watch time, Boat Master? Or did you delete all the videos? If you deleted all your videos, you'll have deleted all your watch. Andrew likes the Saturday. Vuk likes the Sunday. Louis prefers the Sunday. Okay, so I heard from you know that little the little smart key video that I put on there. I sent it to Stephen Trawford, because, you know, these guys at Piano Distributors, I always have to mention them because they brought me this wonderful piano, and it's $20,000 worth. It's freaking great, man. It's awesome. So we were talking about doing another live at the store, and it's going to be less product explanation of product this time when we go to the store. Yeah, the wobbly key book. Yeah, so we're going to go to the store pretty soon, and we will just do all product in the store, as much products as we can, and it'll be your request. So we'll move from Clavinovas, we'll move onto oh wow, you have 140 hours at the moment. You just need to get to the subscribers. Everybody, Mopemaster, go to Mopemaster right now and subscribe to him. You just need the subscriptions. So yeah, we're gonna go to the store, and yeah, 10 hours. Oh, 140. Sorry, you need 4,000. I'm sorry. I thought. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy high. Say that. Yes, I'm on Patreon, sir. Patreon.com/Neil Archer. I'm on Patreon, and you can go on there and see what levels look good to you. Yeah, 4 hours is ridiculous. I'm just going to open up my YouTube studio a minute. So I'm on you know what? Something's happened with my analytics, and I don't know what it is. I was going to share some info with you, but while they're going through this artist channel thing, I don't know what's happened. Oh, 4,396 hours, Moatmaster. You're good. You just need the subscribers. Yeah, 140 is a good amount in a month. You're at the right amount. You just need a few more subscribers. You need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then YouTube will monetize your channel, and you can start making a little money. All right, let me do this song. I'm going to put a little choir on here. See how this comes out. Say I'm going to play it. Oh, my left thumb is like Mark King from Level 42. He's a bass player. All right, I'm not going to play that one then. So, Dancing Queen, okay. Yeah, Fernando. If I could remember it. It's going out of my mind right now. Okay, I'm going to finish with this one. Hey, Shani. Good that you're here. A little bit rusty, a little bit there, but somehow before he's finished with. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for meeting me here on a Saturday. I won't be here tomorrow. Thank you, Vuk. Thank you, everyone. I saw that there's, is it Jatmo? I think you're here for the first time. You've got to find my channel. Fantastic. And I know there was a few other people that are here for the first time. This is a little change of schedule for me. I'm going to a celebration of life for a dear friend who passed away tomorrow. So this is why I changed it here to Saturday. And I'll be here a week on Sunday, which is what, the 7th of March, right? 7th of March? Yeah, I think so. Day before my dad's birthday. We're singing happy birthday next time. So have a great week, everyone. Thanks for joining me. And hopefully I'll be having a couple of songs in the week at least. Oh, you're welcome, Ron. Welcome, Mom. Thank you so much for being here. Louis, awesome. It's great. We could go on all night, right? We got to end it at some point. And here's the thing, right? For those of you that have just joined me, I've been on since, 2 hours, over 2 hours now. So it's time for me to go. And I'm empty. Look at that. I got the dregs left. But it's still good. Still good. Oh, great. From Finland. Awesome. I got nieces and nephews that are from Finland. They were born there, right, Vanessa? Yeah, born in Espoo. Espoo, am I saying that right? Just outside of Helsinki. They're in Florida here. Well, one's in Scotland right now, one's in Georgia at college, but and another one's in Australia. Yeah, Paul, Tamsin, and Christopher, all from. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Thank you. And I did play. I think I played most of the requests. Sid, it's Stella Artois, Belgian. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sid. Yeah, you're welcome, Clem. Clem Dry. I saw a lot of love arts from you. I like that you liked all the soppy stuff, you know. Right, okay, I'm going to be loving you, Olivia. All right, so have a great week, and I'll see you a week on Sunday. Don't miss me too much tomorrow. Remember, I'll be here a week tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. Bye-bye.